Hey guys, Doug B here. This is the third in a series of 3 videos that I've done on the FC controllers. This week what I'm going to do is do some programming on my FC6 using AxeEdit 3. Last week we used EasyEdit, this week we'll use AxeEdit 3. I'm going to return the FC6 to its default state and then apply the same changes that I made last week. Now, as I showed you last week, you can use EasyEdit on the front panel of the FX3 to make changes for your FC6, and it works relatively simple until you have to enter in those custom labels. I'm sure the guys at Fractal did the best they could, but really, let's face it, turning the B, C, D, E, and the value knob to enter characters and stuff for a custom label, that's a bit of a pain. So yeah, I'm looking forward to using AxeEdit 3. And the changes that I'm going to be making, you can apply them to an FC12 just the same. It's, you know, same kind of changes. All right, let's go. Like I mentioned last week, you might want to download the FootSwitch Functions Guide, which lists every function and all of the parameters. I'll put a link in the description. Now let me give you a refresher on the changes I've made to my FC6 layouts over the past year and a half. The FX2 layout has 2 changes. The More button has been renamed Back, but the function is the same. It returns you to the FX1 layout. But the Flanger 1 foot switch has been changed to Main, which now returns you to the Perform 1 layout. The Looper layout has 1 change, but it looks like 2. The manual shows an Undo foot switch, but apparently Fractal has since renamed that to be Erase. However, the reverse foot switch has been changed to Perform 1, which returns you to the Perform 1 layout. The Perform 1 layout has 1 change. The Effects foot switch has been renamed More, but the function is the same. It sends you to the Perform 2 layout. The Perform 2 layout has had 5 of 6 foot switch reassigned. Chorus 1 has been changed to Looper. Tempo/Tuner has been changed to Effects 1. Drive 1 has been changed to Scene 4. Delay 1 has been changed to Scene 5. And Reverb 1 has been changed to Scene 6. So when you press Looper, you get 5 Looper functions plus a return to Perform 1. Now if you go to Perform 2, pressing Main also returns you to Perform 1. Pressing Effects 1 gets you to the Effects 1 layout, which gives you foot switches for Delay 1, Reverb 1, Drive 1, Comp 1, and Chorus 1. The 6 foot switch sends you to the Effects 2 layout, which has foot switches for Rotary 1, Plex 1, Trem Pan 1, and Phaser 1. There's a foot switch for returning you to the Effects 1 layout, and another one that returns you to Perform 1. Okay, now let's load the default layouts by pressing the Setup knob, pressing Enter on FC controllers, and then paging over till you get to the Reset page, which is at the very end. It says either load FC6 or load FC12. I'm going to load FC6, so I'll hit Enter, and it asks me again, are you sure? Yes, I am. And that's it. And now my FC6 is set back to default. Time to boot up AxeEdit 3 and make some changes. The More foot switch needs to be renamed Back, but the function stays the same. We do this by clicking on the 4 box in Layouts, which brings up Effects 2. Now we click on the box labeled More. Go down to Custom Label, delete the old text, and enter the new text. Yep, that is a lot simpler than using EasyEdit. Okay, the Flanger 1 foot switch needs to be changed to Main, and the function needs to be changed so that it will return you to the Perform 1 layout. We do this by Clicking on the box labeled Flanger 1, go down to Category and select Layout. Function select, go down to Layout, choose 7, View stays 1, go down here, change this to Custom Label, and in Custom Label, we type Main. And that's done. The next layout to edit is Looper, which has one change. The reverse foot switch has been changed to Perform 1, which returns you to the Perform 1 layout. We do this by clicking on the 5 box, which brings up the Looper layout. Click the box labeled Reverse. Go down to Category under Tap, select Layout, then go down to Function, choose Select, and then go down to Layout, and choose 7. View is 1, Media Display stays at Name. And that one is done. Next is the Perform 1 layout, which has one change. The effects foot switch has been renamed More. We make this change by clicking on the 7 box, which brings up Perform 1, click the box labeled Effects, now go down here to Custom Label and change Effects to be More. Now we go to Perform 2, which has had 5 of 6 foot switches reassigned. Chorus 1 has been changed to Looper. The Tempo Tuner foot switch has been changed to Effects 1. Drive 1 has been changed to Scene 4. Delay 1 has been changed to Scene 5. And Reverb 1 has been changed to Scene 6. Let's go through these one by one. We click on the 8 box to bring up the Perform 2 layout. Now we click on the box labeled Chorus 1. Go down to Category under Tap, select Layout. Go down to Function, choose Select, and now select Layout 5. And it's already at Name. Now we click on the box labeled Tempo Tuner. Go down to Category under Tap, select Layout. Then go down to Function, choose Select. Now go down to Layout and choose 3. View is 1 and Media Display is Name. So you can see we have Looper, Main, and Effects 1. Next, click on the box labeled Drive 1. Go down to Category under Tap, select Scene. Scene number 4. Now click on Delay 1, do the same thing. Category, change that to Scene, change the scene number to 5, and on Reverb 1, click that, do the same, click Scene, and scene number 6. Now you can click on FC Controllers to get out. That's it, you're done. And now we're going to test out the changes. So we should be in the Perform 2 layout. Press the main foot switch, which brings you to Perform 1. Now this is where we start when we power up the FX3. There's preset down, preset up, the Scene 1, Scene 2, and Scene 3. Now if you press More, that brings us to the Perform 2 layout. Now that we're there, press Looper. Brings us to the Looper layout. Then in there, press Perform 1. Now press More, again to get back to Perform 2. Now, press Effects 1. Now that you're in Effects 1, press More to get to the Effects 2 layout. Now that you're in the Effects 2 layout, press the main foot switch, which brings you back to Perform 1. All right, it all works. Okay guys, that was a lot easier than using Easy Edit on the front panel. I mean, come on. Axe Edit 3 for the win. All right, leave me a comment if you tried this and let me know how it went, or if you have any other ideas or something that you'd want me to take a look at. Next week, we're going to look at external switches. Now, you don't want to miss that, so hit that subscribe button and the notifications. All right, guys, see you then.